Hey there in YouTube land, and this is kind of a hard review to do because I don't really want to give things away of the film, but it's hard to talk about it without without doing so. So tonight I was on Netflix and I was just looking around for something to watch, and I thought I'd go for something kind of light. And every once in a while I'll go from like I watch like a bunch of horror films, then I'll watch one like film that I think could be super girly or chick flicky to like almost kind of like cleanse the palate before I get back and watching like the really creepy stuff or the different stuff. But I watched Ask Me Anything because I'm a fan of Christian Slater. Even though he doesn't always make the best choices when it comes to movies that he picks, I still remember the Christian Slater that did Heathers, which is to this day one of my favorite films of all time. And I guess when I went in to watch Ask Me Anything, I expected a certain type of film. And as when I start reviewing, you'll understand what I mean. But it's not what I got. What I got was much better, much deeper, much more challenging, and with an ending that is as haunting as anything you're going to see in any like really psychological horror film. And in a way, I'm not sure if I do not consider this uh, kind of a horror film. Uh, so basically, the movie deals with a girl that decides to take a year off from in between school and going to college. She's going to have that gap year that people talk about, and she tells her mom it's for all these different reasons, but at the end of the day, it's for what many teenage girls' stupid decisions turn out to be for, and it's for a guy, an older guy that she doesn't really played by Justin Long, who does a good job for the small role that he has, small but important role, and she's basically they're having an affair. He has a girlfriend, but who is a fiance, but she doesn't know that at this point. And at this particular night, he just lets her know that he's got a better job and he's moving about an hour or so out of town. So her at this point without a car and no financial prospects or school, it kind of means that she's not going to see him. So the movie goes from there basically to her who she writes a blog, and she pretty much blogs about her life. The way that a lot of us, hey, me for instance, I blog here. Uh, we got a generation of a 15-minute fame society where everybody can and wants to be famous in some aspect, even the people that really deny it. There's blogs, there's vlogs, there's reality shows, there's YouTube, there's so Twitch, there's so many different options to get your voice out there. And that can be a good thing, and that can be an addictive thing, and that can be a dangerous thing to in certain aspects. You can have a million people reading or watching your stuff and feel like the loneliest person in the world. And I think that's kind of what the part of the concept of this film. What looks like, if you look at the poster, it looks like it's romantic comedy or a romantic film or dramedy, but it's not. It goes through the different aspects of her life and the different male relationships that she has in the space of this 1 year. And it takes some dark, twisted paths. Nobody comes across exactly as you would think they would. Martin Sheen has a small but important role in this film. And you think it's going in a certain direction. She gets a job at a bookstore, she blogs. You kind of think at this point, okay, this is going to be like kind of a mentor to her, or maybe this will be like an older man that she's going to have like the older man affair with. But that goes in a completely 180 turn in what you'd expect. Molly Hagan is in this film playing her mother. We have Robert Patrick doing a really exquisitely amazing role as her dad, is alcoholic who doesn't quite connect with the way that she should, or that he wants her to, or the way that he wants to. And everybody has a different layer to them, something that peels off. And it isn't until the last few minutes of the movie that we truly peel it off to see beyond the block. The girl that stars in this film starred in a film called The Longest Ride. It's kind of a romantic comedy, Nicholas Sparks, not romantic dramedy, a romantic Nicholas Sparks type of thing. And I guess when I went to watch this movie, I figured it would be like that, except maybe a little bit more sexual. And not sexual in like the exploitation way, but like kind of in the conversational, as in a matter of fact, talking about things type of way. I like movies that layer things out and just explore. Ask Me Anything isn't what you're gonna, if you've never read the book, for instance, or you don't know anything about it, and I would really recommend not going in knowing anything about this film, just experiencing it, because Ask Me Anything is it is in a way it's a very psychological horror aspect type of film, and I didn't expect that. Right up to the end, I didn't expect what was coming, and that it disturbed me. It still disturbed me. I'm a little shaken up by the turn in the film, in the same way that I can't even give you an analogy of another film that would be similar to this, because if I do, that would be ruining part of the aspect of this film. So there you go. Ask Me Anything. It's a fantastic film. It's not at all what you think. You're going to go on Netflix and you're going to see this cute-looking girl, and you're going to see Christian Slater and Justin Long, and you're going to think you got this like comedy or romantic drama or something like that, and you're not going to get that. You're going to get something that turns out to be completely different. And if you are a fan of just good writing, if you're a fan of psychological thrillers in a different aspect, and I don't expect this to be like some serial killer type thing. It's not. This is not what we're going with. But go on the journey that is Ask Me Anything. You will not regret it. It bothers me. I mean, it really, really bothers me. And yeah, go watch Ask Me Anything. It's a really good film. It's on Netflix right now. I think it was like an hour and a half long, and I don't regret second watching it. It starts out very like a very fluffy, bubblegummy type of vibe, and you think, especially some people, are going to look at it in the first 5 minutes and going to say, "Oh God, I know exactly where this is going." You don't. You don't. You do not know where this is going. It's going to twist and it's going to turn several times. There's certain things that you're going to see coming, And there's certain things that are almost impossible to predict, but never seem forced or convoluted. But it's and I'll be surprised if the ending doesn't hit you. If it doesn't really, really hit you and make a difference. All of us here are connected on here, and we like to make friends and talk to people, and hopefully through here we sometimes were able to meet people that we would never be able to meet in real life that share similar interests. Anyway, I can't say anything else to giving stuff away. Watch the movie. Ask me anything. It's really good. You will definitely thank me for this movie, but it will serve you. It's not at all what you think it's going to be. It changes several times, and the final few minutes of this film, it's very memorable in a very uniquely good way. And it's one of those movies where I feel really, really glad that I stumbled upon it. Thanks for watching. Go watch the movies. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have seen the film, if you know what it is. Please don't spoil it for anybody. If you're going to do that, please use spoiler tags. And talk to me about it. Tell me what you think of it. How you think of where it went. And if you know of many other films that actually take those chances. Have a great night. Say hello to the great Pin Lord in the sky and his friend the Phantom. My better half has gone to bed. I had a great migraine today, so I'm actually just up long enough to watch this film. I run for night. For me right now it's time for tea, and it affected me. Let me know if it does you.